Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable. I'm Justin.
I'm Jalen.
And we back in studio today. We got a very special guest in the building. But before we get into that environment, I gotta ask you, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
Everything good? You ready for the interview?
Yeah, of course.
I know it's been a long time since we did an actual interview. The last one we did was with our good friend, Yas. Nonchalant Yas on all social media platforms, on Apple Music and all that. So make sure to check him out. And if you want to see that interview, definitely, type in It's Debatable on YouTube and you will definitely, see that interview there. But if you're ready, then we could just get it started.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we want to welcome in the second ever guest on the It's Debatable platform, Mr. Peso Mills.
Yup.
Brody. I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
So, you want to explain why I'm late?
Say that again.
Would you like to explain why you're late? I know y'all rappers and all the artists, y'all like to act like divas and all that, but you're cutting into our time. So the next time we do any type of interview, you gotta come correct, bro.
Got you. I did bad. My fault. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I had to get a burger. I ain't eat over there.
Coffee.
You have to get a burger.
I had to get a burger. Yeah. I had to eat.
Alright. So what's been going on, man? What's been going on in the life of Mr. Peso Mills as of recently?
A lot. I don't even know where to start. Shit. I done had many different ups, downs. Life been life, for sure. Life been life. I just been getting through everything, though. But I'm back with new music. Actually, tomorrow I have a shoot. It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be
that's gonna be big. That's gonna be big. It's called Iced Out. It's gonna be crazy. Bro.
Yeah. Then for the shoot, like get more in detail. Like, what is it for?
So all right, so it's a music video for the song, this unreleased song I got called Iced Out on my upcoming project. Damn, I think I spilled too much tea. I was just so
it is what it is.
Now your fans want to know, man. You've been going for a little bit, man. They want to know, when is the new music coming out?
Yeah, it's here. It's coming out any minute. Like, I just wake up one day and just drop the shit. Like, that's how I'm feeling. But I've been racking up on a lot of just work, a lot of videos and everything. So I'm right now, I'm like a couple videos in. I'm just ready to drop, but I'm just doing everything accordingly. Since I've been away, I don't want to just give it to him. I want to tease him, just tease the fans, tease the world, and just build that appreciation back. But I don't think it ever left. So that's the beauty of it. But yeah, bro, this the music video Iced Out. That's gonna be epic. I got like, I don't even really want to spoil it too much. Listen, tomorrow, you're gonna see what's going on, man.
All right, copy. And then so also too, like, where can we find like the Iced Out video once it's like everything is finished and published?
All platforms. YouTube, the actual video on YouTube, Spotify, it'll be uploaded on Spotify and Apple Music for sure.
And it's just Peso Mills for everything?
Peso Mills, yeah. So type in Peso Mills, PESO space MILLS, my whole catalog. Peso Mills, you get the growth from before to now. Like, you get a whole different peso. Every time you listen to every project, it'll be just a different peso. You could literally sit down and like experience the growth between Peso Mills from then to now. So that's the beauty of it too. Like,
all right, but I know you got a lot of big things coming, but I wanna start from the beginning. You told me that you grew up Southside Jamaica, Queens. Just talk to us a little bit about that.
Alright, so it wasn't easy. That's one for me. I'm originally from Brooklyn, born and raised East Flatbush. But I came out to Queens. I just started stomping down, and everything just been flourishing for me once I hit Queens. So I gotta appreciate just both, because one made me and one raised me in a way. Yeah. So Brooklyn made, Queens raised. That's how I look at it. But it wasn't easy. Definitely wasn't easy. Especially being that I was an outsider. I was considered as an outsider to a lot of people. I really had to prove myself, not even to just everybody else but myself. I had to prove myself to myself. So like, it been days where like, damn, like, I wouldn't say I was bullied, but I was getting a lot of problems, and I was just 10 toes back against the wall by myself, because I was in a fire, and I'm new out here. Nobody know me. You know what I'm saying? So I really had to like take it to the extreme just to make my point, my statement clear, and a lot of people just they adapted to me because but it was cool. It was cool. I definitely enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I made something out of it.
Yeah. So speaking about that, so like with the transition, moving and everything. So what attracted you to start rapping and everything?
I always had a thing for music. I like music in general. I just love music, all types of different music. For example, Michael Jackson. That's my number one favorite entertainer all time. Then 50 Cent is like my favorite rapper all time. So I always just had a thing for music. That was like my happy place. I didn't necessarily see myself recording music until like probably like my first year of high school. I was really just I used to play MTV and the videos. My favorite songs I used to come on. I used to like I had a bunk bed, so I used to tie I had a little toy microphone. I used to tie the microphone to a sheet or a rope. Or however I did, I forgot. But for me, I used to tie it and then tie it on a bunk bed so it could hang and just act like I was in the studio rapping, just stuff like that. But yeah. I just, I had a wild imagination. I just brought it to life, honestly. So, like, the beginning of high school, that's when I started to really, like, once I got access to a studio, it was just on from there, man.
Right, so, you said that, you was introduced to the music at the young age. 50 Cent, Michael Jackson, shout out to them legends in the game.
For sure.
You're saying in high school, that's when, I guess it first came to your head that you really wanted to take the music serious. But, like, what was that moment that, where you felt like God told you that music is my thing, though? Like, that's the thing. I'm going to try the hardest to aspire to be the greatest that I can. What was that moment that you felt it?
I'd say, like I said, I was kind of, for a while, I guess you could say, like, I wasn't liked by a lot of people. Like, especially in high school, I was going to war with a lot of people. I mean, little street business, whatever the case may be. But I just so happened to end up in the same school as my enemy. So it was just like all the odds was against me. When I started doing music, though, I realized that it didn't take long for it to spread around the school. Like, everybody was like tapped into me, tuning into me, and I realized like a lot of people, their energy started to change towards me, where it was like a better energy. They started to respect, shake my hand when they see so. I realized like that was a way of a lot of people recognized me just for like certain songs I had and everything. So I realized that was a way of that was a way of God telling me like, yo, this your path, bro. Like, it's your journey, pursue it. Another thing, when I was every time I step in the booth, I get a feeling. It's like something just take over me, and the feel is unexplainable. It's unmatched. I can't really explain it, but that's how I just know that. Nah, this is what I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm gonna pursue. I'm gonna take it full course and just make it happen.
Yeah. So even staying on that topic. So to my knowledge, when doing my research and everything, I seen like the first song like I seen was on the SoundCloud. It was a Half on a Baby remix by A Boogie, which was about 8 years ago. Yeah. So like, can you talk about how you got into that and like how was that process, just recording that, or is that like your first song too? Because that's the first of my knowledge.
So my first song was actually Heaven and Hell by Meek Mill and Jadakiss. I did a freestyle. I was like 2014. So like I said, it's been different stages of just I've been in and out of many different studios. People who knew what they was doing, people who didn't know what they was doing. But I just appreciated the fact that I was able to put my words and my feelings on to a beat and listen to myself. So I didn't care about how it sounded, and I think that was like the best part about it, because people got the pureness of me. Like, it wasn't fully crafted yet. It wasn't. It was just the pure like innocence of me. Now the Half on a Baby joint, that's one of my favorites. Actually, it's crazy because nobody else had access to that beat except for A Boogie and his producer. I reached out to his producer years ago, like when Boogie first popped. I went on Instagram. I went D Stacks. His name was D Stacks. I reached out to him. He followed me back on the gram. He was real down to earth dude. I was like, all right, cool. I liked all his beat selections because what was it? Artist, the first project Boogie came out with, all of those songs except for like 2 was produced by D Stacks. I'm like, yo, I love this. Like, who, so I reached out. Now, it took a while for him. Like, I remember one day I was subscribed to him on SoundCloud. I will never forget this day. Like, I always used to go on YouTube. I used to go on YouTube every day. Like once A Boogie dropped Half on the Baby, this is like May of 2016. I remember the day like yesterday. But once he dropped that song, I used to go and look every day to see if they dropped the instrumental.
Yeah.
Every other instrumental was out except for that one. I'm like, damn, like I gotta get this. And it just so happened one day he just dropped like a tape of instrument, like not A Boogie, but these stacks. He dropped like a tape of just straight beats, like instrumentals, and Half on the Baby was one of them.
Yeah.
He only had it up for 24 hours, literally, and something just told me to go check. I was just, like I said, I was subscribed to him on SoundCloud, so it just popped up.
Yeah.
So he dropped the tape. I'm like, oh, what's this? I see Half on the Baby instrumental. I said, oh, I'm taking it. I downloaded it quick. The next day it was going. Mind you, I didn't ask him to send it. I didn't, I was just playing my part, but that was just another way of God showing me like, yo, this yours, take it. You do what you want with this. And I recorded that. That caused some traction. SoundCloud days, I caused some traction. Yeah, and that's how that came about. So bro. I honestly, I feel like everything is pretty much just like given to me. I just gotta take it, bro. Just do the right thing with it. That's literally how this whole thing just came about. Even with me just doing music, like everything, I was placed in the right places at the right time, and everything is just kind of like given to me. But I gotta work to get it to be mine. You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody's holding like a bar of gold in front of you, say, yeah, this is yours, but come get it. You're gonna have to go through every obstacle to take it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what that is for me.
Okay, so you dropped the Half on the Baby remix. You starting to get a good reception. You starting to see that people are starting to fuck with you. Or, when you first started, was there any type of like hecklers per se, or was there, was you getting that type of reception from the people that kind of made you want to stop? Was there anything that happened in the beginning that that made you want to quit?
It was a lot of things. For example, like I remember one time, damn, I don't even know where to start. Like I said, I had a lot of enemies back then. The type of music I used to make, like I could transition, sing, rap, rap, sing. But I'm originally, like, I started rapping. So the type of music I used to make was kind of violent, like, just, F my enemies and all that extra stuff. You know how that goes. So, it brought me a lot of problems, a lot of drama. I wouldn't say it made me want to stop, but it made me think twice, like, damn, like, this shit, like, I got a big chip on my shoulder. I'm playing with fire. I kind of, a lot came with that, like, a lot. I'm talking a lot. So, I had to change up real quick. I'd say, like, I'm trying to really think off the top. I don't know if I really have a moment where I wanted to stop ever. I knew it was moments where I had to take a break and figure it out, but I don't think I ever wanted to stop. I think it's always been like a fire in my heart, so.
No, I just asked because what I see with a lot of the new artists that do come out nowadays, I see that like it could be a female artist, a male artist, but I feel like they'll have a performance and maybe they're just getting started, so they're not at their peak yet. So fans will be in the comments just talking crazy, saying they gotta do this, they gotta change this, and I feel like I see that with every new person that comes into the game. So that's why I just wanted to ask, like, were the hecklers ever just too much to where it made you just slow down the process, or like made you just want to tap into something else? Because I just say, because like the rap game, a lot of people's doing it. So it's like, I know that it could be a headache sometimes. Just trying to like keep pushing, even though you might have not made it to where you want to be yet.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I had a couple moments where it was like I said, I did think twice, like, damn, am I really? But, it always been a thought. It wasn't a feeling where I felt like, yo, I'm stopping. It always been a thought, like, damn, should I? Damn, what can I do different? But I always held on to it. So that's, just the beauty of it. But yeah, I caught a couple, like, a lot of criticism. I don't have people tell me my shit was trash. I don't have people talk behind my back. You got a tunnel vision, man. You can't pay attention to those.
I definitely respect it. Right. So, and just to accelerate just a little bit. So I know like you dropped your first album in 2020, and you did have like a lot of collabs. So even though we talked about like you had the enemies and everything, I did see you did have like a lot of collaborations with different artists. Right. And how did those come about? So
really honestly, those were just like this is how I was feeling. I seen a lot of people that had potential, and these are people who who was like underrated. I had like a little, I got a little spotlight directed towards me, so I felt like the people who do deserve these, like everybody on that project, they all deserve their spot on it because they hard work and I see them doing what they supposed to do. Except for one, but fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But part of soul, but just like they do what they supposed to do. And I see the drive, the ambition. I need that energy matched. Like, so that's how those came about. But I don't really like collabing with people, honestly. Like, I don't.
Understandable. Yeah. So, but I was just about to ask you, was there anybody in Pacific like that you collaborated with that was more so like you kind of had more chemistry with, or was kind of you kind of liked more than the others?
Well, it was one person on that I fucked with a lot. That was my dogs. But things happen. Mm-hmm. Shit changed.
What you mean? No, hold on. I can't do all this political because first you said you had enemies at high school, you had people looking at you. Mm-hmm. They ain't saying you and your mans like what happened. Like, we want to know what happened, bro.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't really disclose too much on the situation with me and my mans or whatever he is, whatever you wanna call it. But just what they say: keep your friends close, keep your enemies close, your friends closer. However,
your friends close, your enemies closer.
Yeah, so that's kind of what that was. Just like jealousy is an ugly trait, So I just felt like, but I can't really get too much into that right now. It's kind of like kind of explicit. It's very explicit, but
no. Like, I kind of understand how you feel because I see like we're all young, just trying to make it. We're all trying to do things that aren't just the 1, 2, 3. Go to college and just live the ABC type of life. We're trying to do things that are a little different. Right. So as we're trying to aspire for these things, some people that we will call friends, I think sometimes we see that they may not push us or back us up as much as we thought. Just growing up through high school, becoming young adults, and we do see sometimes people fade. Like, how does that just make you feel as an artist that just some of the people that you came up with, that you told these ideas about, now that you're really in the thick of it, that they're not there? Like, how does that make you feel?
Great.
Oh shit.
Great. Mm-hmm. I feel like they serve their purpose around me, at least. Likewise, I serve my purpose around them. I'm pretty sure they gained from me. I gained, listen, whoever's here is supposed to be here. I am what I'm supposed to be right now. I'm breathing, I'm healthy, I feel stronger than I've ever been. So, I just feel like, everything that happened is supposed to happen the way it did. Yeah. And honestly, I do feel like a lot of people were like weighing me down, blocking my blessings. So that's where I feel great now, because I'm like, I feel free. My wings is like, I feel them shit. They, like, so yeah, I feel great about that.
All right, so I know you just brought up the album that you did drop in 2020, Drunken Paradise Forever. Paradise. Just what was just the thought process between just putting that album together, and just what was the reception that you got afterwards?
So Drunken Paradise was originally, like, that name alone was supposed to be for I sell drinks. It's called Drunken Paradise. It's also a brand. Now this was like before I even thought about making it into a project. But I released the EP Drunken Paradise, the EP, August of 2000, my birthday of 2019, and then 2020 I followed up. May of 2020 I followed up with the actual album. Now during that process, I didn't think I was gonna come up with the album until like March, like a month before. I didn't have half of those songs recorded. I did everything within a month. Like, got the idea drawn out, the person edited it to the songs. I did everything within a month span. But I felt different. I felt like it came to me like, yo, this is what I gotta give back to the people, give out to the world. I feel like the world was watching, and I had to give them a show. That right there is one of my favorite albums, because it's not something where it's like, you notice I named it Drunken Paradise Forever, right? It's timeless, a bunch of timeless music on there, I feel like, personally. It's a timeless feel. That's how it made me feel, like, just real, like, just like never ending, like, like infinity. Like the shit going on forever. It don't stop. It's a marathon. So yeah, I just feel like I feel like that was like one of my favorite albums just because like the feel of it, not what I'm talking about, but just the feel. Like when you listen to it, if you listen to it straight through, it'll take you to paradise, like drunk in paradise. Like it's really a real life thing. Like, you know, it's a real thing. You feel me? So
yeah. So speaking on that, what was your favorite song on the album when you recorded it? Like when was there ever like a song on that album that when like you was finished with it, like, yeah, that's the one?
Yeah. It was one called She Said. Everybody loved that one. She Said. And one of my favorites that I never did a video for, it was like, you know, but a lot of people liked it as well. It was called Hennessy Talking. That was one of my favorites. Those two was like my favorites. But it's so hard because I have like, it's another one called Sin City. Like it's so many different ones that I like because when you listen to them, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, this shit is nice. But then me knowing what just like I've been through and throwing certain like experiences, like it's different, man. It's different. I can't really like, I love broadcasting my experiences through my music because it's like I'm painting a picture for everybody to see like, oh yeah, but this is really what happened. So I'm trying to tell it in a way, and it's, you know, it's like the foundation. It's the beauty of it all, you know. So
all right, so I see that once again you dropped it in 2020. We're in 2023 now. I didn't see that you know, dropped another real project since then. Like what's been, how hard is it, you know, just trying to stay consistent? You know, because I feel like as an artist, you got to keep trying to push yourself out there so that the people can continue to see you. But I see that you started dropping things just more sporadically.
Right.
Like so just talk to us about like what kind of halted you from just continuing to push out more and more content. So
you know, life was just life, and for real, like life is, you know, the shit could make a full circle and just have you roll up. You could be up 1 minute, down the next, you know, but you know, I took that to the chin, smiled, and just kept pushing. Now, like you said, like you mentioned, I started dropping things more sporadically. I was focusing on technique, like execution. That's why I dropped the project in 2020. I dropped something in 2022. I dropped something in 2020, but it's like little videos. Like I dropped the project here and one video there, and then you know, like I did it just strategically. So I dropped. It probably been like twice a year after 2020 since I've dropped, like, you know, consistently, probably like twice a year. But thing is, you'll still see me for the year. But I literally was just sitting down and doing my homework and focusing on just straight execution and at the same time, I just been stacking up music, videos, content. So I have a lot. Like I can't fall behind now. Like I'm here. Like, and I'm here, and I'm keep going. But I've been really just focusing on that, just like execution and everything. Through to like, especially like my life. That's another thing. Like I said, life been life, and so it kind of forced me to go in that bubble where I had to figure out how to execute. Just in case I gotta go off the radar real quick. At least I dropped something last night and it's doing right well, you know, like it's doing well. I don't have to come back until like I got like a 2-month span to get myself together and then come back and do it again. While the last one I just dropped 2 months ago still go. You know what I'm saying? So I just been doing everything strategically. But yeah.
Yeah, and even speaking on execution, one thing I do want to commend you on, like when I was doing my research, your videos are very like well executed. The quality of it, bro. Like the transitions from everything, the audio from where it sounds is very like well executed as well. And I did see like in the description, you know, you're working with like 4x4 and like different producers and editors and everything. So kind of talk to us about like how, you know, your relationship with your producers and your you know, videographers and everything.
So first things first, shout out to 4x4. That's my guy. South Mode, shout out to South Mode. That's my main producer. Like a lot of those songs you hear is South Mode. Like, you know, Vendigo, Two Notes, B Renzo, you know, those are my guys. They have a lot to do with a lot of my production. Now, I don't know where to start. Hold on, I gotta catch it real quick. As far as the videos, like I said, like I have a vision and I choose wisely. I pick wisely. I don't just choose anybody because, you know, these videos is here to stay forever. Yeah. Once I'm gone, it's still gonna be here. So I need this to be legendary. Every trip I need it. Like, you know, if you look at the dates and you look at my videos, you literally see the growth. Like, you see, and tomorrow when I shoot my next video, you're gonna see how much I've grown. Like, you see growth. So I you know, I try to, you know, pick who I want to shoot my video really wisely, and I just have, you know, I just execute. Like, if I'm not satisfied with it, I'm not putting it out. I have so many videos I wasn't satisfied with that I shot, I never dropped. So, you know, just choose wisely.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. What makes Peso Mills stand out just from the rest of the crop? Like, because I feel like we're in an era to where a lot of people are trying to aspire to be rappers, singers, you know, just things of that nature. So what makes you stand out just from the crowd?
Peso in his own world, like, he drunk in paradise for real. Like, that's, nah, I swear, I kid you not. Like, let me tell you something. I'm very delusional. You want to know why I'm very delusional? Because this is my happy place up here. I create the image in my head, and I literally live it, bro. Like, I will paint it out in my head, and I will live it in real life, real time. So I just feel like, you know, I don't follow nobody. I don't follow no trends. I do what I want. I do my own thing. And I just spread nothing but love, bro. I got nothing but love to give. I feel like that's another thing that a lot of people, especially where we come from, is they're not really in tune with just spreading the love. Everything is a competition to be better than the next man. Or I'm not, man. Listen, I got enough confidence in myself, and I believe in myself enough to understand that I'm it, and I'm in my own lane, and I take over this shit by myself versus the world, whoever, however. You know what? You know, it's just I'm willing to, you know, take on everything myself. I think that's what really made me stand out. Like, what separates me, just by being by myself versus everybody being with, like, you know, jumping up in the crowd. It's like I stand out because I'm by myself. Like, kind of do what I want, live what I want, rap what I want. You know, so. Yo.
All right, so the state of the rap game right now, like, I listen to your music, you're not really one of the mumble rappers that are really thriving in today's rap game.
Right.
I'm a fan of, like, you know, Jadakiss, Fabulous,
real MCs, yeah.
You know, just
lyricists,
the new people like Mozzie, Davies, you know, shout out Sue Surf.
Right.
I like to hear just real bars. So just how do you feel about the rap game as it is right now? Like, do you feel it's lost its authenticity, like how it was back in the day? Do you think it's going in a good direction? How do you feel?
I feel like it's changed a lot. Like, time changed a lot of, like, everything's just a different time. It changed a lot. Being that we have, like, a lot of internet interactions, social media and everything, that plays a big part. Because everything is just like to go viral now. So you could do something and it'll become a trend. And now you got 50,000 people in one area doing the same thing, and now it's more of a trend. And now this is what's lit. This is what's hot. It's all about just what's trending. But I feel like the rap game, we still got some strong lyricists. For example, Meek Mill, he's going blood right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of the rap game making a comeback, like, I see him and Royce is dropping. They dropping a whole album. They've been dropping for the past 2 weeks consecutively, and it's been like it's been sounding like what it's supposed to sound like. So yeah, shouts to them, because we need that back for sure. We need that back. I need that feeling back for sure. I know I do. So yeah, but yeah, it's changed a lot, bro. It's, you know, this is the times we living in. A lot of this is social media, online stuff. So. Yeah, that's that right there.
Yeah, so even staying on that topic, is there any artist that you feel like a connection to, like that kind of reminds you of yourself, or like a similar way you want to go about things? Because, you know, there's a lot of different ways, you know, people want to stay independent, sign on a label. Is there any artist that you kind of see the way like their career went and you kind of want to follow like a similar path?
You talking about that, like any artist that I know personally, or just like
just in general? It could be anyone, to be honest. Like someone that you personally feel like a connection to, and that you kind of want to take your career along the same path.
Okay, I'll say Michael Jackson, 50 Cent. There's a couple artists, Michael Jackson, 50 Cent, definitely Drake. And the reason why I say Drake,
shout out Drake, greatest of all time.
Yeah, Drake is different. Yeah, he got it. And you feel me? I can't forget J. Cole, because that at one point in time it was straight J. Cole in my play. You ain't find nothing else besides J. Cole. Like, that was just like 2011. I was bumping, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Now. Yeah. So the reason why I say Drake, I'm gonna start off with Drake. The reason why I say Drake is because a lot of the heartbreaks and shit he dealt with women. I love women. I love it. I love the drama. I love the relationship shit, the heartbreaks. I love it all. You feel me? I love the experience. So like, and it honestly, like, just the shit that, like, I'm talking like old Drake. You feel me? Like thank me later, take care. Like, feel me? Like the care package. Like those is that's who I'm relating to. Not for nothing. Like he had a big part of my like my life. Yeah, control. I'm not even gonna say that. Well, heart and soul, but he played a big part of my he played a big role. He played a big role. Yo, we got to cut that shit up.
No. We don't cut out nothing. Everything. Oh man,
fuck it. It is what it is. But listen, though, yo, like for me, he played a big role because like I said, like a woman, like it's just the shit. I mean, the nigga loved strippers. Like he was admitting that he loved, he fell in love with a stripper. Like that's the type of shit I was like, damn, she was a whole damn. I liked her a lot. I loved her. You feel me? A lot of people won't really admit that. I'll say it flat out, like, oh, bro, I ain't gonna lie. She nice. I liked her. She violated. You know, like, so yeah, that's how I be. Yo, it really been. Yo, I done been there so many times, bro. Like, if I can't tell you how many, like, I've been there. You feel me? I've been there, bro. So that's his ambition as well. Like, just seeing him prosper from Degrassi being an actor to, like, you feel me? Like, that man is different. He, like you said, greatest of all time. I feel like he's definitely top 5 legendary for sure. 50 Cent coming up from the same place he coming from. Just like his harsh reality. He lost his mom at a very young age, so he had no choice but to be who he is today. And like, this shit is amazing. Like, look at how much he done. Yeah. He did a lot. Michael Jackson. Oh man. That guy right there.
The second greatest of all time.
Nah, that's Drake, top 1. Michael top 1. I don't think it'll be.
Hold on.
Yo,
if we looking at the stats, bro.
Fuck the stats, bro.
Let's talk about. I love Michael Jackson. Shout out to Michael Jackson. A performer, I have him over Drake. But we talking about accolades, numbers.
But bro, you gotta
greatest hits of all time.
You gotta understand. But this is what it is. Michael was no longer here. Drake is still here to be the machine behind that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why. I
understand. But that's even like comparing, like, not to get off topic, like Jordan and LeBron. LeBron just played longer, so he's gonna acquire more accolades. But can we take that away?
Nah, we can't take nothing away from either of them. They both great in their own.
Michael Jackson. Though.
Yeah, that's another one too. Like, he's definitely yo, bro. Like, when I tell you that man right there, like I said, I mentioned earlier, like just people got like a real pure side of me, like a genuine. Like, I got that from Michael Jackson. Like, just just watching him and seeing like how down to earth he is and just how talented and ambitious. Like, he's. Yo, bro, he's different. You feel me? And I always looked up to, like, nah, this is what I want to do. This is who I want to be. Like honestly. So yeah, shouts to Michael Jackson, man. Soul rest. Yeah.
All right, so dude, we only got time for a couple more questions. I just want to ask you, we're kind of on that topic. Can you just give me top 5 rappers of all time, just in your opinion?
Okay, so of course 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Drake. J. Cole is definitely my top 5.
Need 2 more.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is tough because I always switch them out, but I say my favorite. Biggie is that's my favorite. That's, you feel me? That's just
top 5 that are alive to me.
Yeah. I gotta throw top 5. I can't. So I gotta throw. Like, I'm trying to pick real wisely. That's 4 right there I listed.
That's 4. We need 1 more, bro. Said Drake, Biggie, J. Cole.
I was about to say I'm gonna have to give it to J. Cole. I ain't say J. Cole yet, but I'm gonna have to give it to J. Cole. Yeah, I said Drake, Biggie, 50. Nah, Drake.
You said J. Cole.
I ain't say J. Cole just now. That's for real.
Drake, 50, J. Cole, Biggie.
Yeah, you did. That was 4, bro. You just needed 1 more.
Nah, I said Drake. Wait, what
Drake,
the fuck?
J. Cole, Biggie,
50, Biggie. I said J. Cole? That shit crazy.
Nah, listen, I know we strong, bro. Like, I know, but
J. Cole, yeah, you feel me? And then it's a tough decision, bro. It's a real tough decision because I really can't.
No Jay-Z? We gonna disrespect Jay-Z?
Nah, it's no disrespect, but
on and off the field.
Yeah, I understand.
I'll put Kanye. I'd say Kanye before
over Jay.
Yeah.
I understand.
You saying that too?
No, I understand though.
No, Kanye's up the top 10, but I'm saying over Jay.
You know, like Ye he's different, bro.
The old Ye though, the new the old one, yeah.
I don't know what's going on today's time. I don't even know if that's you feel me, bro. But like,
I just bring that up to even say that if we're talking careers though, we would have really what you do now still has to count though.
Yeah,
and if it's some crazy shit,
for sure.
Yeah, I gotta say that. So I'm saying, shout out Kanye the legend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's definitely I say Kanye is I throw him up there. Before I wouldn't have like the younger me wouldn't have thrown Kanye up there, but I feel like he deserved the spot up there. He did a lot, bro, and niggas different. Like I listen to his music now. I listen to a lot of his old music now. And now that I'm older to understand it, I'm like, yo, this dude is different. Like he's crazy. But you feel me? That's
so even a follow up to that question, like disregard the budget, disregard anything else. Like, if you had one artist to collab with, and they said, like, you know, like somebody give it to you, granted, like you don't got to worry about no budget, no nothing or anything. Like, you feel me? Who would you collab with? In this one artist,
like that's on already.
Yeah,
Burna Boy.
That's smart. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's smart.
Can you elaborate on that? Because I think that's not an answer that people might have expected you to say.
See, Burna Boy, he's another one. He's different, bro. Like he's
Burna Boy.
You see, like I've been following Burna Boy for about like since 2019. Like I started, but I know he's been out before doing his thing. Now, Burna Boy is. Like he's this year alone, he's proven to be like if I had to give it to him, I'd give him the best artist of the year. Like he stamped it. He stamped it. He's very he's very like diverse. Yo, he's different. He's different. I feel like he could grab any type of crowd from the females to the international to the gangsters to just a vibe. Like definitely Burna Boy. Yeah, he's a great performer, bro. Like he carry that energy. You hear his song, you feel his voice. Like you feel it when he talk. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So like
pause.
Definitely Burna Boy. Whoa.
Nah, but moving forward now, what do the fans? What should they be expecting just in the upcoming months? Just to finish out the year, going to 2023.
A whole lot of videos, a whole lot of merchandise. I got a lot of merchandise.
Wait. I don't mean to cut you off, but can you stop right there? Because you showed me personally all the merch that you do have. You don't got it right now. I feel a type of way. I want to see it in person. Right. But can we just talk to the fans about what made you just decide to start making merch, and where can they get it? Is it out yet? Will it be dropping soon?
Alright, so a lot of the merch will be dropping soon. I did launch it last year, 2 years ago, pardon. So 2 years ago, yeah. But that was a test because this was my first time ever stepping on the scene, seeing what I could do. How can I sell my work? Now I turned it into something. I fell in love with it. I turned it into something. Like I turned it into something. So a lot of that will be coming very soon. I don't have a specific date yet. But yeah, what made me want to start making merch and giving out to my people though was just like, one, it was more so just appreciation. I was doing things out of the appreciation. So, for example, when I first started my merch, the Drunken Paradise album cover, I put that on a T-shirt. It said "I'm drunk, baby" embroidered at the bottom, and I put that on shirts, hoodies, and I had like good quality things, not just anything. And a lot of people was behind it. They was loving it. They was like, "Yo, I love this. It makes me feel like I'm drunk in paradise." I didn't, it was just like. It was a test, but more so it was just appreciation as well. Like I wanted to show my fans, my supporters, appreciation in a way. I made some money off of that. And I just seen like how much people showed the appreciation back to enough to even just be interested in buying it, following the page, taking a business card, even if they don't buy anything. I caught a lot of genuine like acts off of that. So it made me want to pursue that. Yeah, expect a lot of new music, a lot of videos, a lot of podcasts, interviews, everything. I'm here to stay. Now I think like it's over now. Like I'm stepping on everything, bro. I'm stepping on everything.
All right, so real last question, because we do have to get out of here. Just
gotcha.
Where do we see Peso Mills 10 years from now? Like, where do you see yourself?
All over. All over. Like, I see myself all over. Like, literally, like, anywhere you put it in front of any screen, you turn to one station, Peso was there. You hear me on the radio, Peso was there. You know, you see me in a Peso was there. He was there. He's performing. Like, I see myself all over. Like, even if I'm doing things other than music, I got my hands in a lot of different things. So yeah, just anywhere, everywhere, I should say. All over, bro. All over. Everywhere you turn, Peso was gonna be there. Whether it's music, whether it's real estate, whether it's
That reminds me of that.
Everybody about his Chris, yo, that's what I'm saying. Everywhere, real shit. I'm gonna be there. You understand? I'm gonna be there, yo.
Jalen, is there any more questions you just want to add before we might not see him ever again, man? He might get lit overnight. So anything else you gotta?
No, just again, doing the research again. I just commend you on working hard, putting in the effort, and I do see the effort from the videos, the music, and everything.
Right, appreciate
just
that,
all best of luck to you, and also too where I want to make sure everybody know where to find you at. For your Instagram, Snapchat, SoundCloud, Apple Music. Where can they find you at, and what do they have to search in order to find more Peso Mills content?
Okay, so as you know, my name is Peso Mills, PESO space MILLS. But a lot of my outlets like Instagram, even my YouTube page, I think I named it like not the YouTube, but a couple outlets I have, like platforms, I named it Peso Mills NYC. So for example, my Instagram is Peso Mills NYC. I think it's I gotta look again, but Snapchat, a couple, TikTok, I believe you type in Peso Mills or Peso Mills NYC, it'll pop up. Sometimes I even hashtag it, even if it's not like the name is just strictly Peso Mills. I put Peso Mills NYC just so it works like full circle. So yeah, Peso Mills, you type in Peso Mills or Peso Mills NYC, however you want to do it, just know I'm here. You can find me anywhere. So
all right, so just lastly, I just also want to say I'm proud of you, bro. Just since knowing you over these last couple months, I see the work that you do just outside from the security work that we do.
Right.
So I just want to commend you. It inspires me to keep my brand going and just to keep pushing. So I just want to say,
much appreciated, brother.
Proud of you, bro.
I appreciate y'all for having me too.
Keep the brand going, keep the music going. I want to see new music coming out here, bro. You actually are good. The problem is we pushing a lot of the bullshit and the good up and coming rappers that actually is putting in pain. They not getting the light shit on them. That's why we here. We gonna continue to do more interviews. If you want to see Mr. Peso Mills again for a part 2, definitely let us know in the comment section. Let us know on all social media platforms. But that's gonna do it. One thing, everybody, for watching. Follow us on all social media platforms at It's Debatable _. Subscribe to us on YouTube at It's Debatable. Leave a comment, like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Once again, follow him at Peso Mills. You will find him.
Definitely. Everywhere.
Everywhere. We out?
Yep, that concludes
it.
All right.